Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your great support always. I usually don't take it for granted. Now, tomorrow is going to be another battle where the Gen Zs are now going to occupy UHURU Park. They want 5 million Gen Z assembly. Then after that, we are being told that they are going to march to Statehouse. The leaflet that is trending on social media says, Occupy UHURU Park, 5 million Gen Zs assembly at UHURU Park. And the requirements are there: campaign gear, food and water supplies, warm clothing and blankets, personal hygiene items, first aid kits. Then down below, it says, they are still killing us. It is clear that we must take our stand to the next level. We are calling on all Gen Z from the outskirts of Nairobi to join us at UHURU Park until we reach 5 million strong. Then we shall mandatory march to Statehouse. The date there is 18th July 2024, Thursday. Then location where they are going to convey themselves is UHURU Park, Nairobi, Kenya. Kenyans, there's something that I have realized about this demonstration. But the government of the day is not realizing it, despite of having several personnel that are busy telling the president whatever is happening on the ground. I'm telling you the battle that is going to be in this Republic of Kenya. And I told you here very clear that, someone or William Ruto himself and his close allies, they're just underrating this movement. They're just saying that these people are just playing with our minds, but nothing is going to happen to our government. But let me ask you a simple question. If truly you believe that you still have the ground, and yet it is not a political class demonstration, it is now Kenyans who are taking the authority on their hands to storm the streets on a daily basis. What does it mean? It means that the people has already distanced themselves from this government of Kenya Kwanza. But themselves, they are not seeing it. Eventually, they're not seeing it. And that is why I told you last week, whatever is going to happen in this country, William Ruto might not have his two eyes to see his government. Why am I saying that? Because they have underrated this demonstration. And even some of the close allies of William Ruto, they are still behaving arrogantly, answering and, of course, mocking Kenyans, that even hata kama mkiandamana, William Ruto is there to stay. Let me tell you, William Ruto is a president through the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya. It is not through the might of William Ruto and his close allies. And so those who are thinking like the movement might not bear any significant fruit, then they are either living in another planet, not Earth. Because revolution starts with one step. And it will just continue like this, until you reach at a point that the country will be ungovernable. And this will force William Ruto just to exit. Why? Because William Ruto himself, when Kenyans stormed the street, he never listened to what these Kenyans want. Yesterday, I analyzed a video here about the cabinet ministers that are going to be named. Some of them are being recycled. They have been in the leadership. Some are even two-term governors. Some have been even elected members of parliament. But because we are having conmanship in politics of the Republic of Kenya, they're feeling like if they left Kindiki Kithure out of the cabinet, the government will not be there. If they will left some individuals in the cabinet, they will not have the Kenya Kwanza government. And so, William Ruto is just trying to play with our minds in the name of dialogue, but in their mind as Kenya Kwanza government, they don't have anything to do with the leadership of the Republic of Kenya. And so the young men and women in the Republic of Kenya, they're telling William Ruto, it is your time to pack and go. You've seen demonstration left, right, center. Today in the Republic of Kenya, anyone will just wake up early in the morning and demonstrate. Why? Because we are having a failing government whom does not listen to the people, who do not take some key issues that are so concerned to be corrected. The only thing we are being told, let us engage in dialogue, but some issues are not being corrected. I've had many individuals telling us that let us give William Ruto time, but we gave him the time. Remember when he was sworn in 2022? 2022 ikaisha, 2023 ikaisha, hiyo tuko 2024, mwaka karibu inaisha. The man has failed to even have the leadership that will assist him to deliver his promises. Then what do you expect about what might come against this government? It is the same individuals whom declared their support during 2022 general election that are now against William Ruto. And that is why I ask myself, if truly William Ruto is listening to the ground, this was not the time for dialogue. This was the time for action. This was the time to work. This was not the time to embark to street rallies. Like the way he was in Kajiado the other time, Nyandarua. He was in Nakuru I think on Sunday or Friday. The man is not listening. If I was William Ruto, I could have reduced the press briefings. I could have reduced this visiting across the Republic of Kenya. I could have embarked to serious awareness about what they are doing. But eventually, the man has snagged what it takes, the last demonstration that made him to withdraw the finance bill and to dissolve his cabinet. But he has embarked to serious mockery to Kenyans. Blame games, claims that are not there. If truly this demonstration is being sponsored, today I've seen the demonstration of Boda Boda. Massive Boda Boda people demonstrated. You saw what happened in Nairobi when the digital taxi drivers demonstrated. You saw what the intern doctors said. You saw what the Gen Zs said. All over it is demonstration. But the man has taken it like someone is funding to overthrow his government. But because William Ruto is not having an ear to hear, then he's going to face the consequence of the mass movement that he might not stop even with guns, even whatever it takes, you know. Some individuals are defending William Ruto. To defend William Ruto is so difficult because you'll defend him, but tomorrow you will say something that will make Kenyans to be angered. So I think the movement that is now facing Uhuru Park tomorrow, then after that, they're going to convert 5 million of them. If possible, then they march to Statehouse. Will they be that acceptance by police officers to allow them to convert at Uhuru Park? I don't think. We're just waiting how the battle will continue tomorrow. Because the government of the day has failed. Then the day of Tuesday will be automatic holiday, Thursday will be automatic holiday. Then what does it mean? The investors will not come to our country. Why? The government of the day is just having blame games, but to settle issues is a big problem to him. And so that is whatever will happen tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of your great support. Please consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video. Bye bye till we meet in another video.